All right, guys, so let's do a shoulder cool down. I'm gonna talk you through it as we go, okay? We're gonna do this live, real time. And I'm just gonna talk you through some things. So let's start with puppy dog real quick. And so what I want you to think of as we're doing this is why, of course, we do a cool down, when we should do a cool down, and then what specific parts we should be focusing on. So first of all, for this puppy dog, I wanna reach those fingertips nice and far out. I wanna try and think of just letting my chest settle down to the ground. Yes, we're gonna hang out here for about 30 seconds. I always like to hit my cool down as close as I can to right after my workout. So I find that that's when I'm the warmest and I'm gonna get the most length out of my muscles. Okay, from here guys, just walk it out to the left. But what I want you to focus on here is this right arm, getting a little length there. With all of these, I want you to think of going to basically your max range of motion and then just trying to add a quarter inch. Okay, one of the things I've made this mistake early on is trying to be too aggressive with my stretching. I really like to be as passive as possible. Just use either gravity or my own body weight to kind of settle in. Let's go to the other side. Same thing guys, reach nice and deep. When I first started doing this movement, I realized that my lats were super tight. And the thing about stretching is that a lot of it is, I mean, there's conventional standards, but a lot of it is just kind of made up to fit exactly what you need, what kind of movement you need. And I realized that my lats were getting super tight. So this movement in particular has really helped loosen things up over time. If you guys choose to do this more than once and you get annoyed with my voice, you can really just turn it off and just kind of memorize the routine. But what I'm going through is basically kind of my standard go-to movements for when I finish a workout, because I have tight shoulders. Okay, so next one, so that was basically kind of the lats and behind stuff. Next I'm gonna go in front, so I'm gonna go into this sort of like modified crab position. I'm just gonna let my hips sink forward. And what I'm trying to do is feel basically right on the front of my delt, maybe a little bit across my pec as well. So get my hands behind me. Be a little bit gentle with this one. Your biceps are involved as well, but this is good, just again, nice and passive. So the things that I'm trying to accomplish here in this one in particular, nice long biceps, locked out elbows, just kind of coasting forward. And as you settle in, it feels like you don't get much of a stretch anymore. You can creep it forward just a little bit further. Let's hang out for another 15 seconds. So one of the things, guys, that I found over time with my own stretching and mobility is that you really have to do this stuff every day. So, you know, it's really nice to get a massage. Let's go ahead and switch it up. And next, we're gonna go into thread the needle. Reach through nice and deep. And again, just kind of let your body fall. So getting a massage or going to the chiropractor or whatever it is really nice, but it's this daily stuff that you absolutely have to throw into the routine. So this stretch in particular, I've kind of lost the stretch at this point. I feel like I'm getting too far. So what I've done is I've sort of modified it by going up a little bit and bracing down now on my elbow, and that shortens the lever and kind of gets it a little more aggressive into my shoulders and back. What I'm trying to do is not necessarily just pinch my arm directly to my chest, and I'm really trying to get a bit of thoracic rotation as well. So I'm using that elbow to kind of drive down, get a little thoracic rotation, keeps my hips stable. I can really feel this kind of just across my back. And again, opening up a bit of that shoulder. So I'm gonna go to the other side now. This side's a little tighter, so I don't quite need as much, but I will get into that. So if you can find 5 minutes to just finish with some very simple, very passive stretching like this, makes all the difference. It doesn't have to be technical, it doesn't have to be anything crazy. Let me go back up onto that elbow now. If you feel some pops as you go, guys, that's totally fine. One thing I used to be also really aggressive about trying to find the pops. Don't necessarily want to do that. Just let them come, okay? If you're getting loosened up and you get some little crunches going, you know, across the various joints, and that's fine. To me, it's like, oh, I've relaxed and waited enough if they just kind of come on their own. Okay. And the last one here, guys. For me, this one's a moneymaker because I am super tight in my pecs. So I'm gonna go twisted cross. And you guys will notice these are the exact same movements that we do in our warm-up. So if you're ever curious about what to do for a cool down, you can just kind of repeat the warm-up but in a slightly longer time frame. So what I'm trying to accomplish here is reach out my fingertips nice and long bicep, blocking my chest. And what I want to feel is basically tension from sort of the inside of that elbow, so that insertion point of the bicep, all the way up through my chest, so kind of blocking that area in particular. And I'm going to stay here for a little bit of extended time just because I really like this one. Really focusing on opening my shoulders this year so I can hit some good overhead movements. Getting passive with your shoulders, guys, is actually fairly tough. I've had to get creative and sort of make up a few movements along the way. It's not like they're wacky or anything, but just to kind of find some spaces that hit those exact little nooks and crannies that I need. Now let's hit that other side. So if you guys like this, we'll make this for basically every part of the body. Andrew and I both have, you know, various aches and pains and bumps and bruises that we're battling. So if you want to make a request, hey, we'll take it. And you know, we'll continue to make these and sprinkle them in so you guys can have some go-to cooldown stuff. If you're ever struggling for what to do, or you just need sort of like a guided tempo. Let's hang out here for just another 10 seconds. All right, we'll do one more just because I had a feel in my back with this workout today. So, we're gonna sit straight ahead. Hands are gonna be kind of braced just to our sides, and I want you guys to think of twisting and then trying to drive that shoulder forward. So not down, but trying to drive it forward. And what that's gonna do, if you're doing this right, you'll feel kind of your rhomboids pulling a little bit. For me, this is an area that gets super tight. All I'm trying to do is keep everything in place and just get that twist. It's not even really a twist, more of just a pull forward with that shoulder. Go to the other side. If you do it right, you notice, oh man, there it is. Right across the back. You have pain under your scabs, so you get some cheeky stuff under there. Let's make it a little more, you can shrink some space back there. Had some irritated sectoids a few months ago, and I had to get in there and figure out exactly what was going wrong. And actually, with this one, I like to kind of just pulse back and forth. Just 3 seconds. Spend as long time as you like in these positions. If you don't feel a great stretch, maybe try and re-identify what you're stretching. If you do feel a great stretch, most of these are fairly passive, so you can hang out there in a fairly prolonged period of time. And that, what do we have for time? 8:25. 8:25, so perfect little 8-minute cool down. Thanks for watching, guys. Where that came from.
New videos every week. If you like the video, like and subscribe.
It's over there somewhere. Dude, guys, we make them every week. You'll love it. If you did, then you should like it, leave a comment saying how much you liked it, and then subscribe so we know to make more of them, which we'll make anyway. And then you can see them. Or don't leave us a like, and we'll just make them anyway. Leave a like, definitely.